Hello.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
We missed you,
We did.
and it's nice to be here with you.
Sometimes I wish I could picture everybody listening in one room.
I know. Well, I just was imagining somebody listening in their living room, and I'm looking in your living room right now. You. Yeah, you. And I see somebody standing behind you. Turn around. What's going on? Turn around.
Oh my God.
Scared you. Scared you.
Bethany
and
Sean.
And Sean.
We are a couple of nuts talking.
I picture us like Elvis in that one video that they show where he's wearing the all black outfit and he's like 4 steps up and he's sitting on a step and then all the screaming ladies around him
Oh, yeah.
just sitting there, not really screaming, but and then he needs to take the sweat off of his brow and a little piece of Kleenex gets stuck, which happens to you and your beard all the time.
Yeah.
And then he lets somebody lets this girl take it off his face. She places it in her cloth hanky.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, years later, this lady still has that speck.
Of course she does.
But that's how I picture us.
That's a treasure going down through the years. Really quick, want to back up, rewind to stuff getting stuck on my beard. Before I had the beard, it's going on about 8 years now with the beard. Before I had the beard, I don't remember ever having a problem like eating or making a mess all over my face. I really don't.
But you do have a problem.
But now, it's just a mess. Every time, be it a taco, be it a burrito, be it breakfast, if I eat an egg
Oh
with,
my God, a
with
runny
some runny yolk in it, somehow it's winding up at the bottom of my chin on my beard.
I have gone out with Sean after breakfast and him not look in the mirror, and this was before mask.
Crust.
I would look at him in the sunlight. I'd be like, you have freaking egg in your beard. You have egg on your face, the cliche.
I was working a job, and Phoebes was there, and I got to the job site, and I had taken an Uber down to the site. It was at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, and so I rode around in an Uber. I walked around for a bit. I had seen people when I got there to the site. So, what's up? Good morning. Hey, how you been? Yada, yada, yada.
You already look homeless, too.
And then, my buddy that I work with came walking up to me. He's like, dude, you've got fucking yolk all over your face. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, I used my glasses or something to look at, or my phone. I turned the camera. Sure enough, yolk all over my face.
Of it.
I had talked to at least 10 people that morning, and not one of them told me that I had a giant streak of yolk in my beard.
See, now, I have a problem with this. I have a humongous problem. First of all, those people are not your friends.
Well, no, they were just coworkers.
It doesn't matter. They do not have your back. Now,
100%.
I've had stuff in my teeth when I was working, like on camera.
Yeah.
And not one person told me. And I almost lost my shit. I didn't. But I looked in the mirror and then I went and recounted every person I saw and I checked them off the friend list. I was like, not a friend.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You could be a stranger and you got something in your grill. I'm going to tell you.
I tell people, like, if
I
they
do
have
too.
a bug, if they got a bat in the cave, got a little boogie, I'm going to say, hey, you got a little boogie left
I even
nostril,
do
get
eye
that shit.
boogers.
You got something in your teeth, I'm going to say, oh, well, yeah, got a little something in your teeth. If your breath smells and I have gum or a mint, I'm going to offer it to you and not be a jerk about it. I'll be like, hey, you want one of these?
And you ask
I would
randomly.
I would hope you would do the same for me if my breath smells or if I have something on my face. Just tell me.
Yeah, I don't fucking
It's
care.
not going to offend me.
Why?
It's
And
not
the
your
people
fault.
who do get embarrassed and offended, I feel really bad for them. Like, you can't help if food got on. I mean, I guess you could eat better, but like, it's no big deal. Like, shit gets stuck in your teeth, guys. Like, let it go. Hold on. Fucking Gotham City out there.
We live in
Gotham fucking City.
I mean,
What?
I thought
Dean was going
Sam
by.
and
Sam
Dean
and
from
Dean.
Supernatural were going to drive by in their hot rod again. We got Sam and Dean rolling up our avenue here.
Man.
Hot rods 24/7, setting car alarms off.
Constantly.
oh my God, this is the place to be, apparently.
This is the place to be loud and obnoxious. Yes.
Ugh.
This family-centric neighborhood.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, that's, I don't even know how we got here, but we did.
We did.
And I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
So it was something I wanted to talk about.
What,
So,
getting stuff in your beard?
yeah, I'm glad we finally, aired that out.
Yeah.
And, if I know you and you know me and we're hanging out and there's something going on, just let me know and I'll let you know that you got something on your face or in your nose. So let's make a pact with each other.
With the universe.
With
Let's make
everybody.
it with everybody.
Just help.
No one should be walking around like that. To me, I reflect on all the people who don't say anything because I think they're the ones who are gross.
Yeah.
Not the one with a boogie or a piece of Brock in their grill.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I would sit with them all day over somebody who's just staring at a piece of a toothpaste mark on my face.
Agreed. Here we go. Time for a new segment for y'all.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
And it's called Dope or Nope.
Dope or Nope.
It's time for Dope or Nope.
Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope.
Dope means yes. Nope means no. Dope or Nope. Dope or Nope.
You're gonna dope or nope.
It's not soap on a rope. It's dope or nope.
No, that's now soap on a rope is it dope or nope?
It's dope.
Yeah, I agree. So what we're doing here is Bethany and I are going to go back and forth. We're each going to name off one thing
That we wrote that we don't know what the other.
I
We don't know
what
each
her
other's
list.
lists.
Yeah, I don't know what her list says. She doesn't know what mine says, and then we're just going to say dope or nope, and then just give a little brief explanation
Why?
and go back and forth for a little bit and see
Yeah.
where it takes us.
Okay.
Enjoy.
All right, I guess I'll go first. Convertible cars.
Oh shit! Convertible cars. Dope.
I say nope.
Yeah. I figured you would. I think that, I don't know, like if we're talking a Mazda Miata, I'm saying nope. But if we're talking like a classic, like a Mustang or like an old
You can't
school
think like
Corvette,
that. I just wrote down
convertible cars, then I'm going to have to say dope. Even though it's impossible to hold a conversation and it really fucks your
You
hair
can't give
up.
the negatives. I said nope.
Okay,
So tell us why it's dope.
dope. I mean, you look cool in my opinion. It's super cool looking. It's freeing. It's cool to have all the air. As crazy as your hair and face feel, to have that desert air and you just going for a ride, get that desert air in your hair. Oh man,
Okay,
I'm feeling dope.
I can't say nope enough because just like you said, you have all that desert air going through your hair.
Yeah.
You have bugs hitting you in the face.
Well, no.
You have all the weather that could happen.
I've never had a bug
You
hit me in the
can't-
face in a convertible car. Not once.
Oh, I have. I've had a bee come in, of course, because you're all open, and once it gets
Okay,
kind
I've
of
never had that happen.
okay. I hate the hair. I have so much hair, and to have hair in a convertible and not be prepared, it's like stupid.
Yeah.
And then I also don't like extreme weathers in it. And you cannot. You're right. You can't have a conversation at all.
Yeah. Which could be a good thing.
Which is weird because convertible conversation. It's like it should be for it, and it's exact opposite. You're
It could
just
be
yelling.
a good thing though, like if you don't want to talk.
Oh, it's a great thing if you don't want to talk, but you also can just turn on the radio and not talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the whole setup and takedown and like all that stuff and all of it breaks all the time. I mean, it's just not worth it to me. Roll down your windows.
I mean, I've never owned a convertible car, so I don't know what it's like to own one, but I've ridden in a couple and I felt pretty dope. So
okay.
I'll say dope on that.
All right. And then the next time I see a Mazda Miata, I'm going to stick your butt in one and see how dope you
There's
feel.
Something about Miatas. Okay.
All right.
Green beans.
Dope.
Yeah, green beans are dope.
Oh, man. I love me some green beans.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, green beans with butter, green beans just salt, green beans almondine, green beans in a casserole, green beans in tuna casserole, green beans in an omelet, green beans anyway.
Green bean casserole is delicious. Now, I was never a green bean guy before you and I started dating, to be honest with you. I always found that to be bland and watery, and I was never into that. And they are still like that sometimes. If we make like a steak and green beans,
They're delicious. You got to know how to make them.
we got to dress them up right, and you got to make them right.
So wait, did you say dope or no?
Green beans are dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that because I pushed you over the edge?
Well, I mean, I grew up eating green beans.
I know, but you said you didn't like
I eat them more than I ever have now.
You have to. You're welcome.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Cool.
I wrote down the beach.
That's funny. That was the next one for me, for you. So I'm
No.
going to just go ahead and erase that. Bye.
Well, no,
beach.
we should keep it and just each add another one.
Okay. So here's the deal with the beach.
You have to say dope or no.
Oh, God.
I know, because
it's hard. It's hard.
I'm saying, though, it's got to be at least more than 50% one way.
I'm going to say nope.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm going to
for me.
say nope. I mean, obviously we live very close to the beach, and I don't know if we've ever been to the beach once
Never.
together.
We've never been to the
I don't
beach,
think
thank
we
God.
have. And I haven't. I've been to the beach maybe once or twice in the past decade.
I've only gone one time, and it's because a friend of mine made their birthday there.
Yeah, I used to go at nighttime and get drunk and take a guitar there. A group of us would go and just get wasted on the beach, but that was probably 15 years ago.
But I
maybe
also
more.
I like the idea of the beach at night. It's the only time that would possibly get me to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Because there's no way during the day.
Well,
I don't like all the people. I that's like the worst combination.
The
Sand, sun,
the sand is always. That's the thing.
and then a crowd of stupid people.
Here's the deal. At
Drunk
night,
people.
there's still sand there, so your car is getting covered in sand.
Yeah, your vagina.
Everything. And yeah, being that openly exposed to the sun is never a good idea.
Never.
And I'm not into that.
No.
I'm not into that at all. Maybe if we found like beaches with caves and stuff like that.
I'd be all for the cave.
There
but
are caves around here, so in Malibu and stuff like that, but
It's not. I'd rather have a cave with no sand then.
it's just I'd rather go maybe to the casino
Yeah.
than the beach.
I do think I'm always going to step on like a hypodermic needle
Oh, for
or
sure.
a piece of glass. I don't know how you people trust your bare feet on sand. Like, it's
Yeah.
so scary. The smells now, because of how much
Smells are gross.
human contact has had with our beautiful nature.
Last time I was there, I was swimming in the water,
Ugh.
and it was scary. I'm not going to lie. Not because of the needles and stuff, but whenever a little seaweed would wrap around my leg,
Oh, yeah.
I was
Nope.
like, there it is. This is why I don't come here, because a sea creature is going to fucking bite my leg off or take me under,
Or jellyfish.
and
or
I'm done, because it just goes down.
Yeah.
And it's dark, and it's scary, and there's monsters in the
And
water.
I do think that, our alien life form that's on Earth is in the water.
100%.
So
live
when
under the
they
water.
want to experiment, they just yank one of us down, and that's it.
They live under the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Babe, how cute is it that we both had beach down? And what number was it on yours?
2 was the second one. Yeah.
Babe, I can't show you my list, but mine was 2.
I know.
Come here.
Well, I hope it
touch
was, because
my
you just
hand.
asked me your
Touch
second
my
one.
hand.
Are you going out of order? Don't do
No.
that.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so it's your turn.
So mine was beach, but okay, so this one's a little similar. Camping.
Nope.
Yeah, it's nope for baby.
Nope.
Yeah.
I went camping one time because I had to, because we were broke, and that was all we could afford to do. It was my first relationship, and I got food poisoning.
You were in another relationship
No, I mean,
before me?
I just mean this happened a while ago. I don't know what I was doing with anybody. But yes. And I went and I got food poisoning, and let me tell you what the worst
Oh,
thing
no.
is
Food
to
poisoning.
get food poisoning. It's out in the middle of no fucking where.
What did you eat? They gave you food poisoning.
I'm thinking we brought bacon.
What?
I don't know. I didn't cook it. I don't do that
So
stuff.
you ate raw bacon?
No. I mean, we thought we did it over the fire. I'm sure he thought he
Oh,
cooked it.
Maybe your boyfriend at the time scratched his butthole,
Yeah,
and there was
gave
poop.
it to me.
and there was
Yeah,
poop
because
on
he
it.
didn't get sick. Only I did.
Yeah.
And it was right after breakfast. So it was either the eggs or the bacon. I don't know. It was miserable. I hate the sun. It was so hot.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what the very worst part? Not as bad as the food poisoning, but the second to worst part, if I didn't get food poisoning, sleeping on the hard ground for a girl like me who's got no, basically just bones poking in areas.
Yeah, you would need like a blow up mattress or something like that.
Well, obviously we didn't have that. I'm just on the flat ground. I woke up and I had bruises all over my bone, where my bones are. I had bruises everywhere.
Yeah.
And I felt like a cripple. And I mean, I'm talking, I was like 20, 19. I don't know. Like, I shouldn't have felt crippled.
You don't know what it feels like to be crippled, so we'll take this out. But it is uncomfortable to sleep. Now, I think camping is dope, and I would actually enjoy if we went camping. Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. We're not going camping until, like, we've got a shit ton of money and we have an RV.
Yeah, that's different. To me, that's not camping.
Or we get, like, the most highest end tent that there is and those little cot beds. So you can set up little cot beds and stuff like that. I'm not sleeping on the hard ground with rocks digging in my back. And, yeah, I mean, well, you would want to go when it's warm, so if we found, like, a dope-ass creek, we could go. So, see, beach, nope. Creeks, dope.
Dope.
I'm
I
down
like
for creeks.
Uh-huh.
And,
I said creeps.
And riverbeds and creeps. See, that's the thing, too. Like, you never know what you're getting out there in the woods.
Oh, I lost it. I was going to
Oh,
sneeze.
it looked like you were going to sneeze.
Yeah.
So,
no, I love creeks. I love the idea of cabins in the woods. Like, that's everything. But to me, camping means tent outside, bare minimum, on a fire.
right.
And that I'm not okay with. I'll never do that again. Not fun.
I did one time go camping with a band, my high school band. I think we were seniors in high school. We
Like
went
a marching band?
No, like my band.
That's why I needed you to clarify.
My band. I played guitar and sang. I had a bass player, drummer, a keyboard
Got
player.
Don't
and
start bragging.
we were called Virus 2.
Yeah, you were.
We were fucking like this industrial new metal thing. But anyways, so we went camping as a band because we wanted to drop acid in the woods. So we went to the Sequoias, the Sequoia National Park, I think it was, and there was redwoods.
Ooh.
And we took some acid while we were up there. And we
Why'd
drove
you
up
start
there.
whispering?
Chill out, chill with me, will you, for a sec? Hold on, chill with me. We get out there. It's chilling, right? It's probably like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. We drop some acid, right? We got a fire going first, though, of course. So we got a fire going. We drop some acid. It starts snowing. So we're like, fuck, this is crazy. And we're on acid, keep in mind. So we're all crammed into this van, and we're trying to sleep in the van, and it just gets so cold, and we're tripping so hard on acid that we're like, fuck, we're going to die. We have to get out of here. We all thinking we're going to die. It's still a good trip, but it could snowball really fast. You can lose control on acid very quickly. And we're leaving. We're driving down, and the van's brakes go out as we're going down the hill.
I mean, did it, or was this a trip?
He might have just been tripping, the guy that was driving, to be honest.
Which is
but
hilarious.
He was freaking out. We were all freaking out. And then magically we wound up in like another camping spot. Like the brakes wouldn't work. We're like, oh, and then finally we got him, and we wound up right perfectly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if we ever left.
You didn't move.
Oh my God.
That's what happened.
Oh my! I'm being serious right now.
I knew the end of the story before you even were done.
We might not have even left the camping spot because there was still fire going there when we got out of the car.
Wow, your
I'm
epiphany is
just
happening
realizing
right now.
this right now.
So it's an even better trip than you thought.
Oh my God! I thought we lost control and
How
magically
can you
wound up
lose
in another
control?
parking spot that was like, and those people left because it was like, fuck, it's snowing and there was a fire there. Oh my God!
But what logically could you have told yourself if you thought you left
There's no
and the
logic.
brakes didn't work?
There's no logic.
And then you just suddenly slid right into.
There's
how do you
no
think
logic.
you stopped and parked?
I mean, we had to tell each other to remember to breathe while we were laying there. We're like, guys, just remember.
Did you guys take too much?
No, we were just tripping. We're like, remember to breathe. Just don't stop breathing, and we're gonna be okay. And then, we
All
bonded, and then.
So camping was dope for you, or no?
Camping was dope. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
camping. I'd like to
But
do it more often.
But I would say we'd have to define it, because my idea of camping is tents and fire and no
Like I just said, RV or
that's different.
or a dope. That's camping. I don't
Yeah.
care what you say. Or a dope ass like tent, like a fucking size of a room with dope little cot beds and
Mine's like, then let's just get a cabin.
or a cabin
And
would
that
be
could
dope.
be dope. Although I have seen so many horror movies that it would tickle my horror brain when I was there, and
Oh, of
I'd
course.
probably lose my shit after every noise.
Well,
I mean, I do that anyway.
we'd have to be prepared, obviously.
Yeah, we need rifles and stuff.
Pepper spray and our machetes.
I
and
love
stuff
that we'd
like
have pepper spray out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Are you kidding me?
Like Sasquatch comes up and we're like, pepper spray.
That would get the job done.
All right, is it my turn?
Your turn.
Now, I know you love this so much, but this is an aspect of something you love, which I'm not sure of, so I'm going to ask. Pumpkin seeds.
Oh, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are dope.
Yeah, I say dope.
Pumpkin seeds are dope. It takes me back. Obviously Halloween, which is my everything, but it just takes me back to my childhood whenever we'd carve pumpkins and we'd salt and bake the pumpkin seeds.
Did you ever eat them, though?
Yes.
You
yeah,
would? Okay.
Absolutely. 100%.
Because my family, we would do that because my mom didn't waste anything. But it would really sit there until Christmas.
You would
Like
never
the
eat 'em.
jar. No one would ever eat them because of the difficulty in eating it.
Some
like,
of them
it's
some of them bake really well and they crunch and just their salty deliciousness. And
What
then
do you
some
eat
are,
the outside?
yeah, you eat the whole thing.
Oh, see, I guess I was never told that. So I would sit there and be like a little
Oh,
squirrel.
you try to take it apart?
I would try and take that outside apart, and I would
Oh.
get so frustrated because when I was younger, I would be ravenous when I was hungry. Like
Yeah.
I would go from I'm fine to I'm hypoglycemic, I need to eat immediately. And I would love the idea of eating these pumpkin seeds, and then I would get like to the third one after 15 minutes and I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you bake
I
them,
didn't know
and you
that.
pop the whole thing in your mouth. And you eat it. Just crunchy.
I still think they're dope. I would still suck on it
Yeah.
for the salt. But
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, no, those are dope.
Next.
Pennies. The coin, pennies.
Now, I'm going to say dope because pennies are quite nostalgic for me
Yeah.
because it links me to my grandpa, who was like my favorite person in the world.
Right.
And majority of the time when you find money on the street, it's a penny.
Yeah.
And my grandfather, when he was alive, walked to and from his job, which was over 3 miles away. We lived on the south side of Chicago, weather and all, every single day. He never missed a day of work. And he walked all the way there and all the way back. And he would collect the change that he found.
Yeah.
And every week or, couple of few days, he would get me a Ziploc baggie that was full. Like, I don't know how much money this
That's
man
awesome.
made going from work and beyond. So anyways, when he passed, I continued to find money. And I know it's my grandpa talking to me. So any change to me is everything.
I wonder when it got to the point where, change like that is discarded. And, I mean, we're obviously not the only ones that see that penny when we pick it up. People see it and just walk over it or walk past it. Like, when did we get to that point?
There's a lot of what I've heard is there's a lot of suspicion to whether it says tails or heads up.
Right.
Now, I don't give a care. I know it's my grandpa. So
Yeah.
I just pick it up. The superstition thing does not get me at all. And it doesn't make any sense to me. I actually think it was smart people who told other people that so they would pick it up and make the money.
Right. Heads is good luck, tails is bad luck.
Supposedly, yeah.
Right. Find a
But-
penny, pick it up.
All the day you'll have good luck.
Yeah, but it doesn't specify which side.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like a made up thing that some really smart pauper did back in the day.
Admittedly, there were times when I was very suspicious that I didn't pick the penny up because it was tails where I saw it. And I'd be like, oh, and now if I see a penny, I'm picking that bad boy up.
Heck yeah.
I pick all change up. I pick it all up. We have a huge jar of change and coins.
Well, we talked about that when we talked about money. It's like, let's respect it here. I don't care if it's a penny.
Right.
I don't care how much it is.
Right.
Like, it's worth something. I am worth something. Money's worth something. Like, start giving things with worth due respect.
So pennies are dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm all for it.
100%.
I even like when they do like a table in pennies. Have you ever seen that?
No.
I've seen that at like a couple places where they'll make like a whole tabletop out of pennies, and then they put that clear.
Oh, the glass
stuff.
over. Oh, yeah.
I love it. It's so
Yeah.
cute. I love the color copper.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, my turn. Black and white cartoons.
Oh, dope. Oh, totally dope. Are you kidding me?
It's
Especially the Halloween ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna say dope because I do like. It's the only thing I like that's black and white.
Yeah, you don't like black and white movies, but black and white cartoons are dope. Like the old Betty Boop Halloween one, the old Mickey Mouse Haunted House one from like the 30s or 40s. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I like the ones that were before a movie.
Yeah.
When you go, like there was that vintage movie theater that is now closed down, but it was downtown, and you would go and watch the movie, and then there would be like 3 cartoons before it, and those I thought were so cool because they're like edgy.
Yeah.
They always had a double meaning, which I liked.
Well, stuff back then was made, I mean, it still is today. It's geared toward for kids to look at and be like, but the message and what they're talking about is usually adult.
Like phallic and it
Yeah.
has symbols in it
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Popeye the Sailor Man, he was dope.
yeah. But I don't like the long version. Like I couldn't watch, how they have Disney movies? I couldn't watch an hour and a half black and white one. I just couldn't. So I'm glad I only know of the cartoons that are like a minute.
I feel like they were more short back then, actually.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
why I like them.
Yeah, I love it. Old Tom and Jerry, all that. Felix the Cat. I think that shit's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Dope AF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of these will spark less conversation.
Yeah,
than
like
others.
that one. Yeah, Black
Yeah.
America. How about waterbeds?
Ooh, what a good one.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I think. It's weird because I want to explain it, but I the rule is I have to say dope or nope.
Yeah, it's dope or nope. It's the name of this segment.
I have never slept on one. So I've been on one, but I've never slept on one.
You ever fucked on one?
I have never fucked on one either.
Neither have I. Wait,
So-
did I? I might have, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
But if we didn't fuck, then
It was you in a dream.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I'm gonna say nope, but that could change. Like it's a loose nope, only because I can't imagine you toss and turn so much,
You
and
would be
so do
going
I.
up. You'd get seasick.
I would fucking be
Yeah.
woken up every 2 seconds, and I can only think of it in terms of my life, and so I would have to say absolutely nope.
Yeah.
Or we would get no sleep, or at least I wouldn't.
Yeah, probably not. If I was single, maybe dope, but us together, nope.
Like on a Tempur-Pedic, which is supposed to not move, like you could, that's what we have. You can put a glass of wine and jump on the bed and it doesn't, move. I still feel you moving a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, 'cause you flail and
I
shit.
do random, I wake myself up. I do jolts.
Yeah.
Like, gah.
So I can't imagine us if we didn't, I feel like as long as they keep improving this Tempur-Pedic,
Yeah.
or maybe we just need those separate beds like back in the 50s and the 40s where they,
Yeah.
on TV, like I Love Lucy, where they'd have 2 separate beds
Right.
and we can push them together.
It would be interesting if we had a waterbed because just the other night, again, you were awakened by this weird shadow figure.
This time, the guy ran from the door straight directly to the side of the bed
Right.
and tried to get in bed with
Right,
me.
So none of that happened. But what really happened is that I wake up to a elbow right in the chest, just like gah. I'm peacefully asleep and I wake up in pain. It's a really weird thing. And then this time you tried. You're like, I don't know why I fell for it. And I'm like, baby, nothing happened. Everything's okay. You're like, I don't know why I fell for it though.
No, I say I got fooled.
Well, yeah, that's what he said. He's like, why do I let it fool me? She said, why do I let it fool me every time?
I get fooled every time.
I'm like, babe, I mean, it's not real. You're not getting fooled. Nothing happened. And you again were just like, I got fooled, and you didn't remember it until I reminded you of it the next day.
Yeah.
I had another sleepless night, and I have a massive bruise on my chest now.
I think it's
So-
funny that my night terrors have now even elongated into me self-beating and hating on
Yeah,
myself.
that's funny.
Like,
But
why
I can't.
did I fall for it?
I can't imagine in a waterbed
oh my
I think
god!
you would struggle. It would add to the struggle and the fear for you. I feel like you'd have
Yeah,
more of a
because I'd be
struggle to
moving.
get over to me.
Yeah.
to save you. Like, because I'm supposed to do something about this shadow figure. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this demon coming in.
You know what's funny,
I'm
too?
not a demon slayer, honey.
Is I'm asleep. I don't even, like, while I'm sleeping, there's no way I know you're in bed with me.
Right.
I actually think I just go that direction.
You wind up on top of me with
Yeah.
your... Yeah.
I don't know. Do I know you are helping me? Like, do I say anything
Well,
to you?
I calm you down, so when I rub your back and say everything's going to be okay, you tend to just fall right back to sleep.
Yeah, because I won't remember. I often think when I wake up and then you tell me the story that you're really like, you fucking bitch, you woke me up.
Yeah,
I can't fucking believe this. You're safe. You're safe. Oh, fucking bitch, you woke me up.
I'll do that next time. I'll go, hey,
No.
hey, you fucking, you're all right, dum-dum.
No,
you're
that's
okay.
not nice.
I know, that's why I don't do that.
Yeah.
I know that you're actually living, you're in fear in that moment, so the last thing I want to do is belittle you in any way, babe.
You're so sweet.
I know I am.
All
so,
right.
okay, so water beds are kind
A
of, I
nope.
guess, yeah.
Oh, yours is a...
Well, no, it's nope.
Yeah.
It's
I think
nope.
that's why they've kind of
They're
gone.
not really around anymore. Yeah.
Not to mention the mess. Like, I have heard some horror stories of them leaking and, like,
Yeah.
it's smelly and gross. Okay. Here we go. FM radio.
Oh, man.
It's hard.
I used to love the radio.
Yeah.
I used to record the radio, like the music that was on. So we're talking today FM radio or just FM radio in general?
FM, I do all mine in general.
Okay.
FM in general.
If that's the case, then FM radio is dope. I do like when they play Christmas songs like 24/7. I like that. I grew up on FM radio, and like I just said, I used to have blank tapes and would record my favorite singles that came on, and there used to be good music on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, there's really not that anymore. And I haven't listened to FM radio too much, but if I am listening to FM radio, it's like Jack FM or K Earth, like playing, oldies and some new stuff, some top 40 stuff, but mostly like 80s or 70s stuff. Or now 90s is considered oldies, which is crazy. We were tripping on that. K Earth 101 out here in Los Angeles used to be an oldie station. It would be like doo-wop and, the Beatles and
Which was old in that time.
right. Now it's like Depeche Mode and The Cure. And
yeah, I used to have a whole bit on it.
it's crazy now. But I don't listen to it much today, but I used to love FM radio. So I say dope because I used to love it.
I'm going to say, I guess because I'm just going to go off of my feeling now, which is nope.
Right.
Because I don't like that they force us to listen to 10 songs over and over. I just don't like that. I get the oldie stations, but then I can just play anything that I own, which I
we
have.
do streaming now.
Oh no, I just even mean like what I have on my computer or whatever.
Yeah.
There isn't a DJ that I want to listen to. They're like,
yeah.
anytime they're talking, I'm like, shush and put a song on, and then I cannot stand.
Oh, the
commercials.
DJs are the worst part.
But I can't stand commercials either. So I end up, especially as soon as I got serious, forget about
Right.
it.
And we're so used to DVR now. We don't deal with commercials ever.
No, which is funny because that's part of my livelihood is being in commercials, and
Yeah.
I won't watch commercials.
Yeah, it is fun.
Which is a terrible thing to say. But I just have zero tolerance for it. I feel like I'm wasting time when I could be doing something else. And when I'm driving in a car, the last thing I'm going to do is listen to a fucking commercial that's just audio. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even, there's nothing visual for me to see. And I have to listen to, like, have you been struck by lightning? Call 1-800-ATTORNEY.
Right.
Like, I can't.
Right. So you say nope.
Nope.
And I get that. And it's if it wasn't such, for me, it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
But we don't listen to FM radio anymore. But I loved it so much as a kid that I it's dope to me.
Yeah.
So
I get it. That's what I mean. If I look back at the time, I remember sitting with my boombox,
yeah.
wanting to, like you said, record the radio.
Yeah.
Like trying to catch your favorite song.
Oh man, I always have these recurring memories of growing up, and I remember for some reason, when Friday I'm in Love came out by The Cure, and it being
we
on
just talked about that.
See, that's what I'm saying. Those 10 songs back in like the late 80s, early to mid 90s were fucking dope.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind that. I didn't mind hearing The Cure over and over again.
But that's because you're not remembering the other things that they choke you with. Because you didn't attach to them, but they did. There were songs that were played so much that you were like, oh my God, I can't hear this again.
I guess I was just so young that, Green Day over and over again was fine by me at the time. Now, if Green Day was over and over again, I'd be like, oh my fucking God.
Right. I don't think we understood we were being programmed.
Yeah, it is programming. It is.
So the more I learn about it and the more that radio is just another form, it's a less looser form because they don't have as much control over you as a television program.
Right.
But like, they're equally trying to program us to listen.
But at least the music was good back then.
Yes, agreed. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But
so
I'd rather buy the CD or,
Yeah. The youngsters listen to that. CD stands for compact disc. And it was a disc. The music that from the band or the group that you like, they would release this thing called a CD.
I think they know what DVR is.
And about
like a DVD, I mean.
DVD. I don't know. Everything's streaming now. So, but they would put the album up. Album usually consisted of at least 10 songs. It would all go onto this disc. And they used to sell them at these things called record stores.
Okay, now you're being a dick. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're still amoeba.
Okay, so
right.
How about soy milk?
Now, this is interesting. If you asked me this 10 years ago, I'd say dope. But soy milk for me, nope.
Agreed. Nope. And the same. I used to drink soy milk and shit.
It was the only alt.
Well, there was no other
milk,
almonds or oat or anything like that.
That's what I mean. It was the only alt milk. And since I can't drink milk, it was the only way I could enjoy my breakfast cereal.
Yeah.
So it was a staple for me. But as soon as I realized all the things it was doing to my body, like for me, because I'm not supposed to have soy, wow, it changed my life when all these other alt milks came out. Plus, I realized it's so sweet.
Very sweet.
Oh my God, it's just overly sweet. I don't like liquid beverage that's
It's
sweet.
not very good for you either, from
No.
what I hear.
I think there's protein in it, though. I don't know. But soy milk to me is one of the things like soy, corn, wheat. Those are all those GMO things that...
I love corn.
No. I love corn, but they're the GMO seeds. The thing that, Monsanto fucking...
Monsanto,
whatever.
Bill Gates. That's a whole nother
I mean,
episode.
he poisoned those crops. There's never going to be a time where I'm going to put soy in my body.
Yeah, so I'd say nope on soy milk as well.
All right. What do I got next? College.
Nope.
Nope. For me too.
Nope.
What if we just leave it like that? Fuck college. Your turn. Last ones.
Lenny Kravitz.
Nope.
Nope.
Zero thought in that. Can't stand it.
There's just something about the way he plays that guitar.
It's his tone and
it's just obnoxious, isn't it?
I hate the music. I can't even complete a sentence. That's how much I can't.
It's
with
like
him.
he's one of the most overrated rock stars in the world. Like, how can you listen to that?
I don't know. On purpose. I know.
And even, I don't know, his voice is even almost just as bad as his tones, his guitar tones.
Yeah. It's very nasally. Yeah, I can't.
Dude,
I can't.
Shut the fuck up.
The thing is he's very handsome.
He is a good-looking guy. For a short man, he's a very handsome man.
There's
I'm
a
not
lot
saying that.
of handsomeness.
And he's probably a sweetheart.
He's probably, yeah.
I mean,
I've nothing
got nothing to do
against
with how obnoxious his music is.
Right. I knew you were asking me Lenny Kravitz discography and not Lenny Kravitz the person because I don't know him.
Lenny Kravitz music, the songs, because that's also the name of his band is Lenny Kravitz.
Right. It's awful.
Yeah. Good-looking guy.
Very handsome.
Dope looks.
Yeah.
Nope music songs.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, here we go. Bloody Mary.
Oh, like the urban legend Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope.
Obviously. Dope.
Yes.
Haven't done it in a long time. Should we do it really quick?
You can do it really quick. I can't. I'm so scared. I can't.
There's a
I already
mirror
have
right
enough.
there. Or do you have to do it in the dark?
I always thought you had to do it in the bathroom, actually.
And it's got to be dark, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Or can you do it during the day?
You could do it at any time.
Oh, Bloody
I
Mary's
just
dope.
think we would do it when we were sleeping over at people's houses, and you would have to go into the bathroom by yourself and shut the door and say it. But whenever someone dared me to do it, I would never say the actual name.
Oh, you were like that, huh? You're
Yeah.
really scared of it.
I
What would you
was.
do?
I would be like, Muddy Berry, Muddy Berry, Muddy Berry.
I
And,
mean, why would you even say that? You didn't.
well, because they want to hear something.
It seems like you wouldn't have to say.
No.
You wouldn't have to say anything.
Well, because they're listening at the door. Yes, you do.
Oh, so you've just been going like.
No, I was like, Moody Berry, Moody Berry, Moody Berry.
Mm.
Yeah. And then I'd be like, oh my God, you guys, it was so scary. It's weird because a lot of folklore, I think, because I've, done so much research on it. I love reading about it. And all the horror movies I watch, it's like, why would I invite that in? There's a truth to everything. There's a reason why we have these folklore. So somewhere at some point, there was something that came out of a mirror,
Yeah.
and it was a girl with blood on her who fucked up the household.
Right.
Otherwise, where did it come from? How did it travel?
I don't know.
How does everybody know who? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, why? I love my life. I'm so happy
Yeah.
and peaceful and serene, except obviously when I sleep. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
need any more demons swimming around my head.
Now, there are other Bloody Marys.
There's that drink.
There's a Bloody Mary with vodka, which
I thought,
I've drank many times.
see now, I thought when I said Bloody Mary, I instantly thought you were going to think the drink and answer, and then I was going to tell you what it really
Well,
was.
I feel like you would have pluralized. You would have said Bloody Marys.
I realized that when I said it.
Bloody Marys are dope. Now I don't drink anymore, but I've drank plenty of Bloody Marys.
I think Bloody Marys are a nope because there's no way I want a tomato
You
soup.
know they make beer. They make it's called
Yeah, yeah.
clamato. It's beer with tomato
I can't.
juice.
I can't.
And then
Like
there's
V8s, never. Not going to drink a V8. Are you kidding me?
and then there's
It's a liquid tomato.
and then there's a bloody there's a Bloody Mary, which is when you're giving your girlfriend oral sex and her period begins.
Dope.
That's
Oh,
in
when
the-
it begins?
That's in
Because
the
we
Urban
don't.
Dictionary. To eat out, or just eating out a girl on her period. It says, Urban Dictionary, to eat out a girl on her period. Although, unlike a rainbow kiss, there is no snowballing.
Okay, I don't know the rainbow kiss and the snowballing.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, a rainbow kiss, indeed. The term refers to performing cunnilingus on a menstruating female, often followed by orally swapping semen and blood or other secretions.
That's a lot. I can't. That sounds like a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle.
That's a rainbow kiss.
I can't think that much when I'm having sex.
That's a lot, but so that's the other Bloody Mary. So Bloody Mary, the urban legend, dope.
Dope.
Bloody Mary, the drinks, for me,
Nope.
dope. And then the Bloody Mary, the sexual act, I'm gonna have to say nope.
What?
I'm gonna have to say nope.
I thought we've done it.
I'm sure we have, but
You
it's
were
not.
probably high.
It's not something that I seek out to do. You know, it's not like I'm sure
No,
it's a
of course.
fetish for some people.
I've never had a guy say nope to me during that time. In fact, they still want to do it.
I would have sex, no problem.
No,
with
I
you on
mean-
your period.
I know that, honey.
That's not a problem. If you were bleeding, yeah, babe. I mean, it maybe for a second I would go down there to get the ball rolling, but there's nope.
You know what's funny is I know you have.
Oh, I'm sure I have.
Because I'll be like, babe, I'm on my period.
Yeah, no, I have. I definitely have. But now I'm thinking about it.
And
it's
that's because
kinda
it's
like,
getting all heady for you.
Yeah. Probably honestly, probably in the moment, I would still do it.
You've never said no.
I probably wouldn't say nope.
But when you think about
But
it.
sitting here right now, just no.
Yeah. I know when I was younger and they wanted to, it would make me be like, really? Like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, but I would always be like, okay, that feels fantastic. Sure. But no, I don't think anyone's seeked it out
Yeah.
Like you were saying, like it's not that time
Right.
comes and,
And
we're
there are
like,
people
let's go.
There are people that do.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I love the taste of pennies. So I'm sure it tastes like that a little bit.
Nice callback, babe. The
Thanks.
pennies.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
All right, so that's because we had both had beaches. I'm down one, and that's that.
Yeah.
So that's,
Dope or nope?
That's dope or nope.
Dope
or
means
nope.
yes. Nope
Dope or
means
nope.
no. Dope means yes. Nope means no.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When you get out of the shower,
Mm-hmm.
which body part do you dry off first?
Ooh.
Do you have a go-to, or do you even notice which it is?
Yeah, I do. Because I hang my towel on the door of the shower,
Yeah, as do I.
I yank it down and it just covers my back. Like it goes there. I yank it down and it goes to my back, and then I do the whole like thing where you pull it back and forth.
Sure.
So I think I usually go from top to bottom, but I have to flip my head over because my hair is so wet.
Yeah.
So I have to I pull it onto my back,
Yeah.
and then I bend over and I pull my hair over my head,
Yeah.
and then I dry my whole body from top to bottom.
Do you go fast or
And
do you
then
go slow?
And then I wrap the same towel in my hair
Yeah.
to catch my hair. Why? Which body part do you do?
So, I pull my towel down, and I go straight for my dick and balls.
Why?
I don't know. But there's times where I catch myself. Because I'm like, now I'm going to dry my face, and I'm going to dry the rest of my body. And you can flip the towel around, obviously.
Yeah.
But
you just washed it. I don't think it's a big deal.
I know, but sometimes I go there. I think, like, I'm going to just rub my own dick and balls all over my face right now. It's really weird. That's usually what I dry. And then there's times where I'll have to make a conscious effort where I'll be like a conscious effort where I don't dry my dick and balls first. Because it's not even that wet down there, to be honest.
And you sometimes will dry it for a minute. Like you'll just jangle it
it feels
with
nice.
the towel.
It feels nice.
But then the rest of your body's soaking wet and you walk out into the living room.
Yeah.
Every single fucking night.
Yeah, I do that.
You're soaking wet.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to look and your dick and balls are going to be spot on dry.
Yeah.
And then you're wearing your towel. By the way, now I know he only dries his dick and balls. He walks out wet. And he doesn't even wear the towel like a normal person out of the shower where it like catches the water. He rolls it up and it's around his fucking neck.
Like I'm at a...
Like he's at a gym.
A gym or a sweat something.
And he's just dripping everywhere at all times.
I am. I do.
It's so weird.
I love the air dry. I'm not going to lie.
I hate it because I get so cold.
I like it. Yeah, when it's cold, fucking sucks.
No,
But
you still do the same thing except
I
you go
do.
stand in front of the
Well,
heater.
If we have the heater going, yeah. But I'll comb my beard out to get the water out of there. That's usually the first when I step out of the shower. But usually I grab it and I my dick and balls. I'll really give it a good go, and then work my arms. I'll slowly just wipe my arms down, give the face a little rub, get to the butt. Foot up on the counter if I have the time. If not, I just walk out front and see what's going on with you guys, you and the kittens. See what you guys have been up to since I've been in the shower for about 7-8 minutes. Check in.
All three of us in the same exact spot you left us.
Just make sure you guys are good. Make sure you're, behaving, and I air dry.
And then you give us all a show.
Let you all see it. Sometimes I'll whip it back and forth.
Always whip it back and forth.
I was just curious. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you pull the thing down behind you, and it completely cut. Like, I just pull it down, and then just start like caveman, just into my dick and balls.
Well, I am immediately cold as soon as the water's turned off. I get cold. It could be almost most summer unless it's like 90 out, but I'll be cold. So yeah, I cover it because it feels warm.
Yeah.
And then I'm also simultaneously drying the biggest part of my body, which is my back. And then I do my arms while it's like cape-like over me.
Yeah.
I'll dry my arms in the front of me.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So when do you get to your vagina and your butthole?
I do that last. So I
See what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's crazy, right? I do
Yeah.
it first.
That is weird that we're the opposite. Because then I go to my front. So I go from my back. I pull it forward. I do my front. And then I go right to my feet because I want to step out of the shower.
Right.
So I go to my feet all the way up one leg, up my feet, all the way up the other leg. And then I do vag and butt. And then I'm done.
Yeah.
And then it goes in my hair and I wrap it around to dry my hair.
I mean, I just thought that was interesting, you know? I was
Yeah, I
thinking
mean,
about
you never
that.
really think about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that we both knew exactly what we do.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I mean, I had to think about it, and I do it every time the exact same.
Yeah. Well, let us know what you do, listeners. Do you start with your back like Bethany, or do you start with your private area like Sean?
Yeah, and then wipe your face, which is weird.
And then wipe your own private area all over your own face and body,
You know
like
what
I
else
do.
I want to talk about, because I'm hoping we get feedback from this, and I want to hear what everyone thinks, is we're always talking about, like, giving the cats a bath. Like, do we give cats a bath? Our cats are indoor cats, so
we should
they've
probably DuckDuckGo that.
Yeah, they've never been outside.
We gave them a bath once.
Once, because they were kittens, and like,
They were little babies.
and someone said, "Oh, you should give them a bath,"
Right.
and we were like, "Ew."
They can't hear that.
Yeah, they can. We should give the cats a bath, so we did, and they hated it so much that I was like, "Why are we putting it through that?" They don't smell. They're constantly
They
cleaning
constantly
themselves.
clean themselves, yeah. They're so clean.
They're so clean. They smell like little clean, like perfumey.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So I was like, why would we clean it? The cats aren't even out in the wild, and they wouldn't.
I wonder if people clean their cats. I mean, I have seen some videos of cats totally digging baths and like loving the water, but
That's
I think
different. Ours hate it.
But I wonder how they got there. Like, I wonder if they just forced it, over and over again as a kitten, and it finally it gave in and it enjoyed baths.
I feel like the ones that I've seen were kittens.
Yeah.
So
I've
I
seen
don't-
full-grown cats in
Oh, you
baths.
have?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you'd be an idiot not to like a bath.
I also think like I would never do it in the winter because I feel like I feel like they stay wet so long too.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it?
And then they're just constantly cleaning themselves. I feel like their tongue's gonna fall off.
Yeah.
I'm probably overthinking it.
I think
but
you're overthinking it.
it's just-
They're animals, and they
okay,
can
they definitely heard that one.
I farted.
Not only that, but you like the way you talked was like yanking it out. You're
Was
like,
it? Did
you're
it
like, I'm
change?
kinda.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I farted, so what are you going to do?
Oh boy, I can't believe you dry your butt and your balls first, and
Yeah.
then wipe your face.
That's the thing. I try not to. Like, I'll be like, I don't, even though I just cleaned, and I'm clean.
Yeah.
Like, I scrub it, I shower every day. But there's sometimes where there's still a little hint, a little stench, a little tiny stink of sweaty ball, or a little bit of butt still there.
Yeah, we have so much hair.
So much hair. So,
It's
especially
an
when
art form, cleaning a butthole.
it's, yeah.
What I mean is, like, you can't just go in there and be like, bup, and you think it's done.
No.
Like, it's intricate. You need a couple minutes on it.
I think I spend more time on my butthole than any other body part, to be honest.
Agree. I do too. My vag and my butthole.
Yeah.
I have to like get in there. I use different mediums. Sometimes I have to use my hand and a washcloth
Right.
because your hand doesn't get everything off.
No.
You need some friction to wipe those immediate things. And then
Yeah, I do both too.
yeah,
I washcloth it, then I'll scrub around in there after I
Yes.
washcloth it.
agree with a lot of soap.
Yes.
That's what I do too.
Yes.
We're so good.
Yeah.
Wait, I had a thing I was going to ask after that. Oh, you know what my huge pet peeve is?
What?
When you take a shower and you have to shit.
Oh God, yeah.
It doesn't make me, there's very few things that make me mad.
Yeah.
That will make me physically angry.
Like after you shower, you have to shit, or while
yes.
you're showering.
No.
After the shower.
After my
Yeah,
shower,
I've had it happen.
it's
many
like
times.
I feel so good. I put all my clothes on and then I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I won't shower because I know a poop's coming. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the poop doesn't come. But I was like, you know what? If I had showered and pooped, it would have been horrible.
Yeah. I had a buddy that had to shower after every poop he took. So he would never poop out in public. He would just wait till he got home.
Was he terrible at it?
No, it was a thing that he had. And he had to shower after every poop.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Now, have you ever pooped in a shower?
No.
Okay.
Obviously you have.
Oh, of course I have.
What?
Of course I have.
While you were showering in your own shower.
Well, there's a couple.
Have you ever done that here?
I don't think I might have. Okay.
Oh my God,
Okay,
Sean.
okay.
I can't.
So, relax.
Oh my God.
Relax.
You are scaring me right now.
Relax. I'll tell you about the first time I pooped in a shower. Okay. The other times.
You are not getting rid of this question though.
Oh,
you
no,
are
no,
going to answer
I'll get to why. Okay.
Okay, so you did.
You just have to wait a second and let me explain. You have to wait a second. When I was younger, I was just a weird kid, and I was always doing weird shit.
Yeah.
There was a time when my dad, we were driving in the car, I was a little kid, and my dad was hanging a left, and I was sitting in the back right-hand seat, and the window was down, and I got up out of the car and sat on the window of the door. So I hung out of the car when he made that right turn, so I kind of hung backwards.
Wow.
And I did that. You know, we went and saw the Empire State Building. I pushed my head. We were at the very top. I was pushing my head on the glass, thinking if it'll break. I don't know, just weird shit. And one time I squatted and I shit while I was taking a shower. I squatted and I took a shit in my shower.
Like at home?
Just at home.
How old were you?
I don't know, 9 or 10, something like that.
Okay.
And I had these little plastic boats, these little warships, and they kind of had pointy, sharp ends. So after I pooped, I shoved it down the drain, I smeared it all over the little holes in the drain to get it down. I got it all down.
Yeah.
Then I had to use the boat to scrape around the hole or the ring thing, the drain, fucking drain. I had to scrape it clean. Got it clean though. All the poop was gone, and I sat there and I let the water run, and I put soap down, and hopefully I got it all off. I don't remember anybody mentioning anything after that.
No, because no one's thinking anyone's taken a shit in their shower.
Right, but I did. So that brings me to here. When I was detoxing. When I was detoxing off of opiates, you get really bad diarrhea. So I was in there. Remember, I was taking hot showers, and I was laying in there, and I had a fart, and squirt came out.
Oh, wow.
So it was liquid. It wasn't a solid poop at all. It was just liquid rhea, because that's what happens when you kick opiates. It's the worst, which I should talk about sometime for all you people that are interested in what
let
it's
us
like
know if you want to hear that story.
To be an opiate addict. I farted. I was laying there in the hot water trying to relax my muscles, and juice came out with it, and it washed down the drain. It went right away. And
where was that toy boat when you needed it?
Yeah. Well, we didn't need it for that thing. That poop, that was a log when I was a kid.
Of course. It was probably a thick, healthy Dr. Oz log.
Sure enough. Well, we ate a lot of McDonald's and Taco Bell.
Yeah,
but it was
when
still
you're
pretty
a
healthy.
kid,
Yeah.
It's, So did we.
Like a
We
champ.
lived on that, and I never not took a nice, beautiful shit. Wow. I wonder what our audience... we talk about this a lot.
There's people... We talk about poop or farts every episode.
Every episode.
And that's going to be a thing.
That's why it's artsy-fartsy, guys.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
But there's either people that are absolutely disgusted.
But still listening.
Or there's people that are been there.
Yeah.
Been
and
there.
they just think it's funny like us.
Been there. I never knew anybody else did it, but I've been there.
I think every bodily function should be talked about, and we should let the stigma go, because the more we talk about it, the more I feel one day my mom will fart, and it's better for her health.
I heard her fart.
You say that, but she didn't fart.
Honey, a fart came out last time we were there.
How? Burp. Where?
Just like
Where
that.
Were you?
She was standing in the kitchen, and it just came out. She said it was the medicine she was taking or something, and it made her fart. Swear to God.
Okay, well, good. So she's getting better with
Swear to
it.
God.
Did she lose? Did she?
She acted like it didn't happen, but then I think she acknowledged it.
Finally,
and we just had to
she's
laugh
not a
about
liar, but she probably wanted to lie so hard.
I probably let one out right after that to make her feel comfortable.
She probably did.
Yeah.
Because normally, I think she would have been more embarrassed if Mike was there, her husband.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think it's more like a man thing, and you let so many things go out of your body.
It's natural.
That she's just like, whatever. Sean's gonna not care at all.
Now here's another one, since we're kind of on this bodily function thing and showers. Now, do you say you have to pee and you got the shower fired up? Do you pee in the shower?
No.
Say you got to pee. Say it happens, you're in the shower and then a pee comes. You just pee in the shower?
No, that's what I'm saying. I do not pee in the shower, in my own shower. Oh. Not that I go to other people's houses and do it.
Yeah.
But if I'm like at a hotel or something.
Yeah.
And I have to pee while I'm showering.
Yeah.
I will just walk up to the drain and do it.
For sure.
I have a thing about pee. Like, I don't want it to smell or whatever. I just know that they wash it so much and like. Yeah. You know, that the hotel will clean it. I also know that there's disgusting people who came before me and
so many different people who peed and probably pooped in those showers.
Pooped, peed, sperms, vomited, like whatever. And they use heavy duty cleaner.
Hopefully.
But I really don't like it. It makes me feel weird because it runs down your leg. Like, as a boy, you're different.
Oh, yeah. I pee every time I'm in the shower. Literally every single time I'm in the shower, I pee. Without a doubt. Even if I pee before I go in the shower, I still, out of nowhere, for some reason, I'll pee. No, the thing is that I could aim it directly down the drain. So it doesn't matter. Like, I'm peeing down the drain.
Promise?
Yeah. Sometimes. I mean, not always.
Like,
sometimes
you're not getting the
just
tile and
no, come on.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
Well, you also shat in my shower, so I don't know.
That was different, but yeah, I'd say 98 to 100% of the time I pee in the shower.
Wow.
Just right down the drain. Like, whoosh. But it's crazy because I pee before I go in the shower sometimes, and then
that's
more
what I mean.
pops up.
I always pee right before I go in the shower. So I mean, the chances of me having to pee while I shower is pretty much like 0.0000001. And that's what I mean when I'm out somewhere else, like if we're on vacation or whatever, my normal routine is off. So that's when I might have hopped in the shower and been like, oh man, I got to pee. And then I'll just pee. But you guys comment on this. Do you pee in the shower?
I think we got a lot of shower peers.
Oh, I definitely think. Yeah. I mean, it's not a stigma really, is it? Is that like, I think girls say no.
Yeah.
No, you know, because they don't want to.
I think it's fairly normal for people to.
Yeah, I want to know, guys. So just put it in there.
Yeah.
And if you have more than one person in your family, get them all so we can do a little
let's see,
a little poll.
Yeah, we want some stats.
So the stats we're asking for are: do you pee in the shower? Have you shat in the shower? And what body parts do you dry off first?
I remember the boat was green. It was a little green plastic boat.
What did you do with the boat after?
Oh, I cleaned it off real good. I put it right back with all my other boats.
Those types of things have so many details and little like.
It took a minute to scrape it out, babe, believe me.
Oh, my
God. But I used mostly
just... Did you smell it over and over again?
I did.
Yeah, of course you did. I would too. I'd be like,
of course I did.
Does it smell?
Yeah. I feel like that's a really good note to end on right there.
Done.
What do you think? Hey, so thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Thanks for hanging.
We love you so much, and we really appreciate you letting us into your homes.
We love that you let us in, and we can talk about anything, and
thanks for
you're
listening.
Accepting.
Thanks for listening to us,
Yeah, no
guys.
judgment in this podcast.
Okay, so bye for now.
Stay nutty, everybody.
Kimpses.
Kimpses.
Bethany
and Sean.
We are a couple of nuts talking